Men rarely announce their intentions out loud. They don't sit you down and say, "I'm testing you." They observe. Quietly. Over time. In ordinary moments where masks fall away and patterns reveal themselves. Most men are not looking for perfection. They are looking for peace, trust, and emotional safety. And the tests they use are not games meant to manipulate. They are filters shaped by experience, heartbreak, and the desire to build something that lasts. The first test often appears during disagreement. Every couple disagrees. What matters is how conflict is handled. Men pay attention to whether conversations turn into understanding or turn into battles. They notice if emotions are expressed with honesty or with insult. They watch for respect when opinions differ. A woman who can communicate her feelings without tearing someone down leaves a strong impression. Not because she never gets upset, but because she knows how to stay grounded even when emotions rise. The second test is emotional stability. Life is unpredictable. Stress shows up. Problems appear. Men observe how a woman handles frustration, disappointment, and pressure. Not to judge her emotions, but to understand her emotional rhythm. Do small issues become major crises? Or are emotions acknowledged, processed, and communicated? Men who think long-term often ask themselves a quiet question. Can I face hard seasons with this person without losing my peace? The third test shows up in kindness. How a woman treats people who cannot offer her anything reveals far more than how she treats someone she desires. Men notice interactions with waiters, strangers, family members, and friends. They watch for empathy, patience, and humility. Kindness is not loud. But it is unforgettable. The fourth test is support versus competition. When a man shares his goals, ambitions, or dreams, he notices the response. Encouragement builds connection. Comparison creates distance. Men feel deeply bonded to women who support their growth without feeling threatened by it. This does not mean losing your own ambition. It means understanding that love is not a competition for attention or success. It is a partnership where both people rise together. The fifth test is boundaries. Healthy men value boundaries. They observe how a woman handles time, space, and personal values. They notice whether boundaries are respected or constantly challenged. Whether independence is honored or seen as rejection. Respecting boundaries communicates emotional maturity. It shows that love is chosen, not forced. The sixth test appears in loyalty during small moments. Men pay attention to what happens when they are not around. How a woman speaks about him in public. How she behaves in social settings. Whether trust is protected or casually dismissed. Loyalty is not just about physical faithfulness. It's about consistency of character when no one is watching. The seventh test is peace. This is the one most men rarely admit out loud. Does her presence bring calm or chaos? Does life feel heavier or lighter with her in it? Men who want commitment crave emotional safety. Not silence. Not submission. But a space where they can be themselves without constant tension. Peace does not mean the absence of problems. It means problems can be faced without emotional warfare. The eighth test shows up in accountability. When mistakes happen, men notice whether responsibility is taken or deflected. Whether apologies are sincere or defensive. Growth matters more than perfection. A woman who can reflect, learn, and grow feels safe to build with. The ninth test is self-respect. Men are drawn to women who value themselves. Not arrogance. Not entitlement. But a quiet confidence that says, I know who I am, and I don't abandon myself for approval. Self-respect sets the tone for how love is given and received. The final test is authenticity. Eventually, effort fades and reality settles in. Men watch to see if who you are remains consistent over time. If values stay steady. If character holds firm when excitement quiets down. Real connection grows when someone feels real. Here is the truth often misunderstood. Men do not test women to control them. They test situations to protect themselves. Just as women observe consistency, effort, and emotional safety, men do the same in their own way. Healthy relationships are built when both people feel secure enough to be fully themselves. And here is another truth worth remembering. You do not need to pass anyone's test by changing who you are. The right person will not require performance. They will appreciate alignment. If someone's standards feel like pressure instead of clarity, that's information. Love should not feel like a constant exam. It should feel like mutual discovery. The goal is not to be chosen by everyone. The goal is to be chosen by someone who recognizes your value as you are. And when both people bring respect, peace, and emotional honesty into the relationship, tests quietly disappear. Because trust replaces observation. And love becomes a shared decision.